हेलो दोस्तों, कल मैंने बात करी थी हम टैली कैसे इंस्टॉल करेंगे और टैली डेवलपर कैसे इंस्टॉल करेंगे। साथ ही साथ मैंने यह बताया था कि टैली में वी विल चेंज द लोकेशन ऑफ आवर TDL and mention anywhere in our hard disk and then link a text file or TDL file with tally. So whenever we write a code, we will have that particular location already linked. So, and also I had told you about a refreshed TDL that will help us to directly refresh whatever we make a code, and then we can run the code in this tally directly. So now today I will discuss about the definition. So whatever mentioned in square bracket is a definition in tally language, tally TDL language. So there are six types of definition. Number one is interface definition. It contains menu, report, form, part, line, fields, buttons, tables, and other resources. I had mentioned yesterday that it has to be in the same order, like menu, reports, forms, and one definition can contain multiple other definitions. I would call a parent definition and the child definition. Menu is a parent. Other definition will include reports, forms, parts, lines, fields. They can be in a multiple order, multiple numbers. Similarly, if a report is a parent, then it can have multiple forms, parts, lines, fields, and buttons, so on. Similarly, when we consider parts as a parent, then it will have multiple child definitions. Then other definition we will have data definition. It will have objects, variables, collections. Whatever actually the thing is, the reports, form, parts, lines, fields, all these are objects only. So we have to understand how to manipulate those when we consider it as a definition, and then when we put it in our line items. Third definition is procedural action definition. It has functions, COM interface for communication purposes, query boxes. Fourth is a formatting definition. It has border, style, color. So whenever we write a particular definition and its syntaxes, attributes, we have to see what kind of standard colors, styles, or borders we can put in our code whenever we support any client. Then we have integration definition. It will have import objects, import files. Suppose we want to import Excel file or JSON file or XML file, we will use these definitions. I will tell you about all these definitions when we go along the TDL course. Action definition, it has key system definitions. So we will know about the interface definitions. This is our interface definition. It contains a menu. So this is a menu, and it has a list of items which we will read when we go along the TDL. So let's move on to the voucher. When I click on voucher, I will see this kind of window. I can have a payment window, receipt, journal. So this has different components inbuilt into it. Those are reports. The red marks, red rectangle shows the report. Report contains form. We can see this is the form which is inside report, although the line which mentions accounting voucher creation, that is a report which is behind the form, and form is above that. We can consider it as a copy which has a cover report and which has a forms inside it, pages. So this form contains a lot of parts. We call parts where we write something as a input, as a label. So these are the parts of any form. So form is built of many parts where we do our activity. So if we see, this has two lines, account and current balance. This is called a line. Line flows from left to right, right to left, and we can also change the size of these parts as well as the line. So these are lines, text fields. These are text fields which we also call as a label. This is a text box where we provide our input value for the user, and these are buttons. Once we have defined our parts, lines, labels, and input fields, we have to define buttons also, so that that particular information can be proceed further or certain action can be performed. So we have buttons to perform those kind of activities. Then table is also called collection. This table is not like any database table. It is a tabular structure of any existing information or whatever the information we are providing to TDL to showcase in a tabular form. So that tabular structure is actually called a table or collection. So I will discuss more about it in the future videos. uh, Please subscribe if you want to know more about the TDL creation and how to perform certain activities, certain automation in your day-to-day life while working with Tally software. Thank you.